are the chances that you're going to get up there with Nikki and Guy Raja? They're playing this weekend too, right?
So,
Here, hold on. Here, you got to put your mic back up. This is talking now. We're not.
You're right.
I have to turn, because you guys don't understand. I just need people who, like Danny understands because she's listening. By the way,
Hi,
she
Danny.
thought the guitar sounded like a sitar.
That was the goal. All right.
Oh, wait, well, your mic's on, your mic's on.
Yeah, that was the goal there.
Talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
just
Chris.
did a bunch of bends with the notes there, and tried to make it sound like a sitar. So tried to get the tone right.
I was sitting in front of Cycle Bar in Millburn, New Jersey, right? About to go in, and I
Cycle bar?
yeah, like to
Like
do
a place where people do bar, like the exercise?
to exercise.
Yeah.
I was waiting to go in to take a class, and I asked him to do this over the phone, and he came back in like no time flat. I said that's exactly what I want.
I love this.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Creative process.
I've worked on ragas like this before with guitar, so I just kind of,
Yeah.
I thought I got what he wanted from it. And
Yeah, you were saying you have your 200 hour? Is that you?
Oh yeah, yep.
Was it a 200? Where did you get certified in yoga instruction?
It was actually online
Okay.
because it was during COVID.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
this is when I decided to do it.
Man, that's a great thing. That's a
Yeah.
great thing. And it had a kirtan component to it too? Or,
I've always been interested in,
but in your 200 hour, did you have, in mine, when I got certified at the Amma Yanni, big shout out to Bridget Yanni in Glenside.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
We
no,
did a
it-
chanting, we did, and she invited me, and then I ended up bringing the Shema, if you know what I'm talking about there.
Hey now.
Any Jewish people in the room. But yeah, you were saying?
No, it was part of it. It was mostly part of the group exercises for it.
Yeah.
Not really part of the curriculum. But I've been interested in kirtan since I heard of Krishna Das, which is probably 2018, around then.
He played here in Old City when I was, yeah. It was when
I love. As a massage therapist, I listen to him all the time.
Do you play him while people are on your table?
Yeah, 100% all the
Wow,
time.
yeah, he's great.
Say hello to Pampered Spirit
Pampered Spirit.
in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, by the way. All right, just want to say that's where
Do you know Maddie? She's in Jersey. She did some kirtan on the show one time. I was at, Music for Peace? That's a different festival. Big shout out to Jody Emma.
Right.
Emily
Yeah.
Turin.
Yeah.
They have a place called Shanti Revolution if you want to go practice IRL.
Oh.
Maybe you could even teach a class there.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Have you
Yeah.
taught a class yet since you got your 200 hour?
Yep. I've been teaching online for a bit,
Excellent.
just through like Discord and different online.
So free offering.
Pretty much, yeah.
I love that.
Yep. Just
So-
friends and family.
Friends and family.
So also, City Lights Recording Studio in Farmingdale, New Jersey, agreed to do a 4-song EP with us, and the goal was actually, I'm hoping, and I have to talk to Nikki about it more, is to actually incorporate the two bands to record the song.
Is that where she was just recording? I know they just cut a...
No, I think she did somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure where, but
Okay.
yeah, their album's amazing too. So
If you guys could see Frank's face right now, he's like, I think we went off of the live feed on Facebook.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
We had one person jump on there. I do have something I have to read before the next song.
cool.
I like to read this. This is at WPPM, phillycam.org. And WPPM is people-powered community radio by PhillyCam. PhillyCam's our TV station downstairs.
Cool.
And once a month, by the way, there's something called People-Powered Sounds. And I can give you guys a link. And this is great because, at first, when they first made it, and the big shout out to Nicholas Prolak, he was my guy. I brought him in here. So what they do is they combine the TV station and the radio station into like this one amazing thing where they have a performance, a 25-minute performance. And anyway, I got off my script there for a second, but what I'm able to do now is I'm able to give bands a link where you can apply to be the one band for the month. Like I will tell you that the band Whale, okay, who maybe people know, I see James is nodding his head, but Whale needs to be known by people because people don't understand. You got Calvin Weston, one of the most accomplished drummers in our area, Yanni Papadopoulos. These guys, it's like the meters on meth. It's like amazing. Like it's really good music. Anyway, so they're gonna come in September, but.
I love
so
the
what
way
was-
the is a mess.
So what was I saying? WPPM is people-powered community radio by Philly Cam. We're rehumanizing radio in your own backyard. And here at 106.5 FM, WPPM is member-supported. And the reason why I'm saying this now especially is because starting next week on the 28th and going through to June 5th, we're going to have our membership drive.
Awesome.
And, yeah, we're going to try to get some people to join, and we're trying to get $10,000 together.
Bought some T-shirts, just saying.
You did not.
I did.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes.
He's chipping in, he's helping.
So I should be allowed to say, could do the call letter. Can I do it? Can I?
What's the, yeah,
Can I?
do it.
WPPM 106.5
All right,
FM.
But listen, I'm gonna cut it up. This time I want you to say, I'm, Andrea,
Oh.
and give your full name from the,
Yeah.
and you're listening to the Ultimate Mixtape on, do the whole thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it.
All right. This is Andreas Rebman from the Goodstock Jam Band on WPPM 106.5 FM.
All right, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna use that. I had Jeff Otto do that for me one time. He's from Boris Garcia. And I never knew he played with Tim Carbone. He played with Donna Jean Godchat was on his record. I'm never going to get through this script here. WPPM is member-supported, participatory community radio station, rehumanizing radio with local voices and original programming. We support content that celebrates, respects, and reflects the rich cultural makeup of Philadelphia's South Jersey area and provides a platform for diverse community perspectives. WPPM provides a medium for underserved communities and music not heard on mainstream media. What are the chances that the Goodstock Jam Band will ever be heard on mainstream media? No, sir. Right? I mean, this is it. This is great.
This is it.
I think this is the greatest thing. You can see them, and how many times have you seen a band? These guys are, they're doing their day jobs, they're doing their thing, and these guys blew your mind.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like,
We hope.
and it's
That's what
better
we-
than a
yeah.
stadium, Like, I mean, who wants to see these guys?
We want to blow your mind. Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole goal of this band. Like, it's just to really be like,
Get
what
dancing.
the heck was that? Like,
And that's the thing.
yeah.
don't
In
be-
a good way. I mean, you're just saying.
So I think I'm almost done with it. Music not heard on mainstream. We value content that is educational. So let's all try to get one takeaway of something that we can learn tonight. I'm just joking. Respectful, inclusive, non-degrading, and innovative. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Mixcloud. Oh my God, I finally started archiving. I have to let go of this thing that I have about when people say, "Oh Matt, I love your podcast." And then I get all indignant, and I get all like, it's not a podcast, like I get like
Radio show.
feelings that,
It's radio.
This is.
right, this is
Live.
terrestrial. One girl was really making fun of me for using the word terrestrial. I was like, yeah, it's terrestrial radio,
It's
Right, right.
spacey, man.
It is spacey, man. But listen, bless anybody who has a podcast. I don't have any hard feelings about it.
My son.
This ain't that.
Right.
I had a poet in here one time, KP Ultra, and he has a great poem. It's called "This Ain't That." You heard Maya Angelou, but this ain't that. And this ain't that. This ain't a podcast. This is different. We worked hard here. These guys got here early. They took time. The most valuable thing that anybody of us has is their time. I don't care about. I mean, that's beautiful that you bought the T-shirts, and we do need the $10,000. I'm not saying we don't, but
Well, I didn't
what-
buy that many T-shirts.
But what
Just-
good is, what I'm saying is what
Right,
good
just-
is the $10,000 without the people giving their time? Taking time out of their day and doing their thing and bringing their experiences, bringing their strength, bringing their hope, bringing their whole persona, their aura. That's what the young kids say, right? Aura.
Yeah,
That is what they say, yeah.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, so anybody else got something that they want to say before the next song? I've been on my soapbox. I'm down now.
I was gonna say,
Frank's got something. Frank, lean in.
Come on, Frankie.
just like to say, we really appreciate you letting us come on here and do what we do. You're looking at a bunch of guys that have been musicians for a little bit. I won't say exactly how long, but a little bit. We all come from different avenues of life, and it's, for me, being the senior man of the band, as an age, it's great. It's uplifting, And as long, I don't know about the rest of the guys, but I know as long as I'm alive, rock and roll will never die.
Amen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in the set list later.
Yeah, yeah.
To the Who.
What'd it say?
I was gonna say, my son has a podcast,
And what's it called?
the Joe Graff Show.
Wait, let me
Which
make your thing a
does-
little low, a little loud. Let's take a risk.
Oh, bang.
There it is. It's up.
The Joe, there it is.
I
The
know.
Joe Graff Show.
The Joe Graff Show. It's a podcast. Where do they find it?
So you can find it on YouTube, you can find it on wherever you find podcasts. He
Excellent.
does it through his school, Communication High School in Wall Township.
All right.
Wall Township, New
He does
Jersey.
it with a whole
And-
bunch of his friends.
And you notice that when I read the script from there, it included the South Jersey area. Are any of you guys not from Jersey? Is it the whole Jersey crew?
I was originally from Coram.
No, but I'm saying currently living in Jersey?
Yes.
All right.
Yep, yep.
So it's 10 minutes till I have to do the legal ID. If the jam goes into the 10th minute, I'm gonna get on the mic and do the legal ID, but
Do the legal ID, baby.
I gotta do it at 10. I can do it at 9:59 or 10:01, anytime plus or minus 1 on the either side of the hour.
Cool.
That works for
No,
us.
but I'm gonna say it right over the jam, dude. I'm gonna just step up to the mic. But so what are we gonna hear next, Andreas?
Want to play
Chris.
some blues, or you want
Yeah.
to
I like a blues.
You know,
some
we can
blues.
make up almost like make up a song like on the spot.
I would like that.
Yeah. All right. We could do that too.
Wanna
So
do
like
that?
we're like these guys are all about that. They're the most creative, abstract-minded individuals.
But you're not gonna play along with the mandrill record. That didn't.
No.
That was fun during sound check, but I don't think we're ready to do that live.
No, no. Probably.
Not that record.
Hey.
No, not that.
You want to play an A?
Do some blues and A.
Blues and
Yeah,
that.
let me change my.
And
Or-
don't forget
wait a
to
minute,
the
you gotta
Earth
do,
Vibes Festival this weekend.
We can.
Let me read a little about it while these guys are
But
talking
I'm ready.
about
I'm ready
it.
to play.
Monmouth County, New Jersey.
When you do it.
Camp
Indeed.
Sacagawea, Earth Vibes Festival.
We said that
3
on-
fun days. Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd, 24th, 25th. Live music, drum and dance. Artisan food vendors, mind, body, spirit. TouchMotherEarth.com for information. Yoga, workshops.
Farmingdale, New Jersey.
Farmingdale. About how far is that from right here by the Liberty Bell?
I guess like an hour.
Probably an hour. Yeah.
Like not even an hour.
Depends if how fast you
I
drive.
mean, you definitely, yeah. I mean, it depends how fast you go. That's, you know.
All right, I'm ready to hear some music. I'm turning my mic. I'm turning it over. I'm relinquishing control. Control is an illusion from the moment it is suggested.
Whatever you guys want to do. Something danceable. So, like, if there's anybody up at this time of night wants to dance. Do a drum beat first, or you want to?
Yeah, you want to set the tempo?
Okay. All right. Let me see how crazy we want to go. How crazy?
It's up to you.
All right. James, crazy? Good?
baby. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, man.
I want to encourage everybody to go see live music. Tomorrow night I'm going to go hear. Have any of you guys ever been to Punjab Live
No?
in
What?
India?
Oh my.
So it's an Indian restaurant.
Awesome.
Yeah, let me turn your mic back up. Because while you're jamming,
You gotta
jamming.
turn me down.
you're jamming.
I'm jamming.
While you're jamming, I can't have it up this loud. But now let's.
I am jamming.
jamming live.
I'm from Germany.
And yours is up too.
Yeah,
All right.
I am good from Germany.
Yeah, I'm going to this place,
Yeah.
Punjab Live. We're going to hear Shine On,
Oh,
Pink Floyd band.
Oh,
Very
nice.
we're better. We're better.
Easy, easy, easy.
Charming.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Neutral or
Shine On.
friendly here.
Let me
We
tell
love you,
what-
Shine On.
Let me tell you what's coming
Shout
up
out to
on
Shine On.
the next couple of weeks. I'll tell you about what's been going on. First of all, I want to tell you guys that it felt so. I feel so relaxed and comfortable here tonight with you guys. We spent all that time together. I don't know if anybody's falling asleep. I felt so relaxed and comfortable, and just because of everything that we had been through with it was a lot, kind of setting this up here.
Yeah, it
This
was.
is different for me. It's it's usually a lot less. Anyway, so with all that, I felt comfortable, and it was a great release for me to be able to say this thing about I don't like the podcast, like I don't call it a podcast. Like
Right.
instead of being uptight about it, I just let it go. And I'm
Right.
just like, hey, I just spoke my truth, and it's like, okay, I can breathe and say that. But let me tell you what's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Man, I love radio. I love
Yeah,
radio.
we gotta
I think
love it.
I
So, everybody knows what's happening here tonight, but on the 28th, the fun drive starts, and thank you for buying some t-shirts. My good friend Nicholas Prolak, he on his email blast, he put a link out there, and hopefully more people participate. But so next week I have Cassandra Sadler. She's
nice.
coming in. I hope she remembers that she's coming in. She's written a children's book, and there's some music that goes along with it. She was in a band with her sisters, and I think she has a new project. But I also have Ellie from EDO coming in, who was just at the Bob Dylan birthday bash.
Oh, wow.
I
Very nice.
was at the birthday bash recording, and I recorded all 40 artists. It was great, so I'll be presenting some of that on future broadcasts. Then there's somebody coming out from Pennsylvania, somebody called Rin. I don't know a lot about Rin, but I think she's bringing a mandolin player with her. She might be a bluegrass player. and
Cool.
she's going to be
Very
doing
cool.
that. I'm going to take a couple weeks off, and then I have somebody called Joe Starr. Joe Starr is going to be here on Juneteenth.
And then?
And Joe Starr is she is part of, or if not the leader of, the Low Cut Connie fan club. So we're going to talk a lot about Low Cut Connie. I haven't seen their show yet, but apparently they're pretty big. So I want to learn more about them, and they're definitely local. They're actually going to open up for Dogs in a Pile. My friend Tara Stock,
Oh, wow.
who was here last. Oh, okay, we're getting some recognition for Tara. She's helping putting on the shows in Asbury.
Nice.
And yeah, she was.
That's
here
right in
with us.
our,
where we
that's
are.
where our wheelhouse.
That's our
We're
backyard.
based in Neptune City. We're like-
Neptune City.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds extraterrestrial.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Not just Neptune,
It's a
but
long drive.
Neptune
So
City.
let's see.
spaceship.
And then on the 26th, and what happens on this show, and I don't know if you guys are going to be a part of this, but you're certainly welcome to. There's no reason why you wouldn't.
All right.
But what happens is a lot, people have a nice time and they say, oh, can I come back? And so,
Well, can we?
yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Where they're raising their hand.
When?
So we'll book it. That's
I'll be.
all I do. I
We'll
put
be
it
here
in.
tomorrow.
So there's a beautiful human who started Philly John Singers in East Falls, and it's a song circle, which I kind of got into talking a little bit about.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Trading songs or?
Improvising and creating songs
Oh,
in
wow.
circles
Very cool.
together.
Never
That's
heard
awesome.
that.
Yeah, and it's in East Falls, and so
We can
Joe.
do that.
That's awesome.
What
is
is-
gonna
what
be
is this
coming back, and
improvising?
She has an episode already, and she's going to actually bring some people, and we're going to do some live improvisation. So it'll be similar, but not as technically. It'll be different. And then the week after that is going to be July 3rd. I'm not taking the day off. There's no reason for me to take off, and I have Matt from Doylestown. He's coming from the band The Ditches,
Wow.
who just finished up their record. I saw them open up for the Dead Milkmen. I recorded there. So actually, when Matt comes in, I don't know if he's gonna play or if we're just gonna make a set list together, because sometimes people just come in and enjoy, and each one of you are individually invited if you wanna bring me a cassette. Who still has a cassette?
Oh, boy.
Okay, bring me a cassette, I'll digitize the cassette, if it's a mixtape, if it's something that you made, okay, I'll digitize it and we'll play it and we'll talk about like, when did you make this, who'd you make it for,
Oh, that's cool.
who made it for
That's
you?
cool.
And
Cool.
that's why it's
It's a great concept.
tape, yeah.
Not gonna meet
So we
you.
got that, and so Matt from the Ditches is coming, and we will listen to the recording that I made at Underground Arts when them and EDO both opened up for the Dead Milkmen. That was a great night, but other than that, July is wide open, and then August, oh, this is really interesting. Adam is coming on the 21st of August. This guy, Adam, all he does is he uses apps and he'll capture some ambient sound and he'll run it through something and it becomes a loop.
Depeche
James
Mode.
wants me to turn his mic on. I'm gonna try to,
Modern technology.
hey, I can hear you.
Depeche Mode.
Depeche.
They would go around and just, all their albums are filled with sounds that they created themselves.
Is that right?
Yes.
I did not know that about Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
And this would be the kind of thing that I would do is, you know, you might mention the name of the song. Normally I haven't, but I got the other computer. But anyway, we'll hear some more live music from the Goodstock Jam Band. The only other thing that I know that's definitely happening after Adam comes and he's going to create something. I have no idea what it's like. One time we were together, we were doing some kitchen work. We were cleaning peas, and he made a jam from the ambient music.
Oh, that's great.
And it was called Too Many Peas. He has a Twitch channel. And
Nice.
so we could, now I'm looking at the youngster in the room.
Youngster?
Twitch, and he's like,
Twitch.
yeah, I know
have
that.
Twitch.
No Twitch.
I
You,
have
you
Twitch.
look at Twitch?
I have a Twitch.
Who's your favorite streamer?
I don't look at it that much. But
No?
I occasionally do.
Matt
Yeah.
Bart?
Who's Matt Bart?
Okay.
Matt
That's
Bart.
my
That's the
son's
guy-
favorite.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
listens, he watches him, he gets his job. All right, and then the last thing I want to mention is that my good friend Leo is coming on August 7th. And
That's my birthday.
He's coming just for your birthday, Andreas.
Amen.
He has a great story that he's going to tell, and we're going to listen to the band Goose. And he's
Oh, I
gonna-
love Goose.
He's going to talk about how Goose helped him with bereavement.
Wow.
And it's a huge, and this guy travels. And I'm so happy that he's gonna come and tell his story, and he just came back from Mexico, he won a contest Goose just had a thing in Mexico. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber, this is no podcast, this is not a yap, we're not yapping.
Like Frank said before, though, thanks for this opportunity. This was,
Yeah, this is
this
great.
was
You're
awesome.
great.
So much fun, and
Yeah.
we really appreciate it.
We're gonna stretch it out?
Sure.
Now listen, when the jam is I'm warning you right now. Not warning, but I'm letting you know in advance.
Well,
It's
I'm
not-
warning
It's
you.
not ahead.
Why I order?
No, no.
Why,
When the jam
yeah.
is, instead of me getting on the mic and saying, that Goodstock band live, you know, whatever, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go straight into a record, so we can turn off all the mics and just take a little
All
time for ourselves. I'll
Yeah.
go back to the mandrill a little bit.
Okay.
So what are you gonna play now? Another original?
Do you want to do some Dead?
We could do some. Oh, we do that. We could do the
Danny
thing
likes
with,
Grateful
with,
Dead?
with Pish.
Yeah.
You like Pish?
Pish. I saw Adam play his loops at the Touch Earth Festival years ago. You know Adam?
Oh, wow.
Oh, we have more to talk about now, Danny. All right. Sidebar.
For a while, got the shine, got some flower